Namaste everyone. Very warm welcome to Satsang today. Sadhguru Sri Muji Ji ki Jai. Suppose you've never heard of awareness, consciousness, beingness, God, I amness, witnessing, person, ego. Didn't know any of these. Many times I feel like it would be much better for all of us. No debates about this awareness, how I understood it or not. This is being, how I got to it. If we didn't know any Advaita jargon, it's a big burden off, isn't it? Because I see that many times these which were meant to be pointers are being collected as if they are the discovery. These terminologies, these words, in a certain sense of achievement, a false sense of self-discovery can come when we have this sense that I know this now. I can talk about awareness. I can talk about consciousness. All of this, like this, when it is manifesting in this way, from a sense of specialness, from a place of arrogance, is nothing but the spiritual ego. Sometimes on Facebook or on email, it should be okay because the air conditioning is working. Yeah, no, it's okay. Sometimes I was saying that on Facebook and on email, I get pretend questions. Pretend questions means there's not really a question there. It's just some sort of a sense of showing off Advaita knowledge or something. Thing that I have been contemplating the nature of awareness and the difference between awareness and consciousness, and this is my conclusion about it. So a lot of, and this can be, we love contemplating these things. It's okay, but sometimes you get a sense that it is the playing with these terminologies, the playing with these words has become primary, and the direct checking, the direct experience of what we are, which is simpler than any of these words, that again is not happening. So we've replaced one set of ideas, personal ideas, with a new set of personal ideas about spirituality or about Advaita. And you say, I got it right, you got it wrong. This is the way it must be. All of this mental understanding can be kept aside. Not just can be, actually, must be kept aside. And then you will smell fresh and fragrant. That's why I said if you never heard these terms, is it a problem? I feel actually sometimes it's better. So then we are not speaking from these places of mental, conceptual understanding. So this is gone. Suppose all the Advaita language is gone. Then we say, now don't pick up even that earlier dictionary which was so personal. That this is how I am, this is my plan for my life, this is how the world is treating me. If you don't pick up any of that also, what should I do? And we can trust only this moment. We can taste only this moment without the sense of past and future. And many times it is just our terminology that keeps us stuck in all of these concepts. So I feel it was very nice in the retreat when it came up like this that suppose there was a malfunction in the mind and it started speaking some other language. What would happen? Would we suffer from this? No. Because even to say I am suffering, we need this mind. Suppose it's just speaking in a different language that you can't understand. Right now, whatever it is saying, in whatever language it is, suppose that you're not understanding. So whatever it says, huh? Can you suffer because of this? If you really say huh to everything, as the mind is saying, you cannot suffer. You have to buy the conclusion, even a conclusion that this is so crazy, this guy is crazy, or something, to suffer from that idea. Without this voice of the interpreter, you cannot really find a way to suffer. Yeah, to the Guruji also sometimes say that after you've been in satsang for a while, it becomes more and more impossible for us to suffer. We have to work really hard to feed ourselves a good diet of thoughts every day. We want to maintain our suffering. So, what would it be like if we refuse to understand anything that the mind is saying? Would our life come to a stop? We lose the ability to make conclusions about ourselves. And most of our conclusions are very sad, actually. Even the conclusion that I have found freedom is very sad. It means you are some mere mortal who is running about bound in chains. Not really running about if you're bound in chains. And now you found some freedom. Not even this conclusion we can buy. And every moment we are buying some sort of conclusion. Even now it could be saying, yes, yes, it makes sense. It's making so much sense. And some are saying, what is he talking about today? I'm just not feeling it. None of these conclusions. Yes? What is here before the conclusion? What is here in spite of all of this? Is that changing? Why is it that we cannot truly say, I am not? Not authentically. We can say it as a mental conclusion of some sort. Because there is something here that is experienced, your own presence. This that is here, is it relying on any idea to sustain itself? Do all our stories, do they really matter to this presence that is here? Don't be afraid to be without a story. Don't be afraid to become this nobody. And I'm not going to let you use Advaita itself to sustain this one that is false. Don't know even this. Anything you understood mentally, don't know. Don't refer to the mind for any of this. The truth is inescapable. It is here right now. You are that. You are that, pretending to be not that, pretending to want to get to that. Either that, or you are that, pretending to be not that, pretending to have got that. Yeah. So you are that which is pretending to be not that and pretending to want to get that, or you are that pretending to be not that and pretending to have got that. I can't believe I made it this far. So why can't we stop the pretending itself? Suppose we took off the pretending itself. Every time that we try to convince anyone else that I got it, it is only an attempt to convince yourself that you got it. And I remember this sort of feeling used to be here, wanting to try and convince people. But now I find no joy in any of that. It's so simple actually. Yes, most naturally. You are here or no? Are you here or no? As what are you here? As what are you here? What are the options? Okay, let's go through. Let's make this multiple choice so it's easier. Are you here as a person? Cannot be, because every day almost I ask you, show me the person, and you don't find. Then you cannot be here as a person. Are you here as presence? You must be a scary teacher. Give me an F minus or something. What else is here besides the presence? You say, I am here, that itself describes it completely. I am is here. Okay, we said no, Advaita Jagin and Radha is already left. There we go again. Who is here? Body is here. You can say like that, body is here. Okay. Whose body is it? Are you the body? If you truly believe that you are just the body, then you would not come here. Because there's nothing for the body here. Simple. If you just believe that you are the body, then you would not be here. Because you're not here for freedom for the body. There must already be the sense that I am not this, that is made up of all the food and liquids that I have consumed. Already this sense is there that I cannot just be made up of the food I've eaten. And actually, if it was just that, then life would be very simple. Then no running after freedom, no running after money, no running after relationship, no running after health of the body also. But there must be already a sense that I am something else other than the body. Who is this one? Then what do we do? We check for that one to which our name refers to. Where is this Ananta? Where is the Prabha? Where is the Zia? Where is it? Not body. So where is this one? If the label were just a name for the body, then you would never say that I have these goals and ambitions for myself. I want to get freedom. So this name belongs to who actually? Is there any evidence of the existence of this one, which is called by the name? Is there a Devika here? Is there a Tomo? So at least can we make a deal today where we say until we find any evidence of the existence of this entity which is being called by my name, till I find one shred of evidence about it, till then I will not believe in the existence of it. This much is a fair deal. What are we saying? We're only saying till you find this entity, at least till then don't believe in it. Really, till we find the Loch Ness monster, let's not believe in it. If one day it comes that it is there, we'll believe. Isn't that the scientific way, the logical way? So body is kept aside, is entity not found, so that is kept aside. But by keeping the entity aside, did I stop being? Did I stop existing? Still here. All concepts of myself have been kept aside, and yet I still remain. Yes, sir. So you see that which I am is not a conceptual, made up, believed in entity. And this I amness that remains needs no concept to just be. So very safely, at least in satsang, you can keep all these concepts aside. And then it becomes a true exploration. See, when we are looking together, instead of trying to understand. It's not a classroom in that way. We kept all concepts aside, we kept all body sensations aside, and we said, I still remain, I exist, I am. Who's not with me? You're not with me? Everyone with me? Now, is there anything personal about this presence? We must check for ourselves. This being that is here, what's personal about it? Does it have a plan for the future? Is it regretting something from the past? Does it have any pride about anything? Is it attached to something? Is it avoiding anything? Or is it just being? Are you not just being right now? Effortlessly? Are you working towards being? Or are you just being? The entire so-called spiritual journey is encapsulated in what we have together explored today. Coming to this discovery that beingness is just here and it is what I am, just being. Everything else is just a concept. The best news ever is that there is nothing that can appear, nothing you can do, nothing that can happen that can have any effect, any impact on this being that you most naturally are. Nothing has ever happened to you. Being is always just being. And yet it has the power to pretend as if something is happening to me. This is the power of belief. Now, which temple, mosque, church, gurdwara do I need to go to find this God which is always just here? What sadhana, programs, kriyas, penance should I do? At best, what they can do is open my eyes to that which is just here. How many steps do I need to take to come to this that I already am? How much time does it need to find the now? I unaware of my existence? Do I not know that I am? At what distance is this knowingness from me? Where am I in relation to this knowing, this awareness, which is aware even of my own existence, of my own being? Who had to tell me that I exist, that I knew it? Is it not naturally known? How do I know that I am aware? Is this knowingness separate from the awareness? Are they two? Is there a knowingness and an awareness? Here, what story can you have? What can happen to you? Is there some proclamation needed now from here? Is there a report card of failure required now? Don't be in a rush to go back to concepts. Let's meet here as one. And any idea you pick up now is an invitation to separation. Don't accept this invitation. Here, there is no want, there is no lack. Can this really end? Did it have a beginning? Can any concept, any word come close to this? Is it possible to lose yourself in this play? I know that the mind is calling with whatever strength it can muster. But can it really pull you away? Are you going to send the mind an invitation to this party we are having? Because here too is a crowd, you see. Are you going to represent what it is saying now as yourself? What trickery it must be. The divine trick, the Maya. And just this measly voice can appear, and you, the Supreme Lord, pretends to wear this mask and represents yourself with this voice. How are you going to play now? And I'm open to all your play. Just don't expect me to believe it to be real. And I'm open to all your play. Because this disservice I cannot do. I cannot believe that you are something other than I am. The real question is, what are you going to believe? So what if the response that came from here, first response to all questions that came from here was, who are you pretending to be right now? Would that be okay? I feel very few questions would come up actually then. Sometimes I really feel like I don't need to say a single word more. I'm done for this life. And yet life surprises me. Yeah? It's just this 1 hour. What if we just had like this? The questioner would introduce themselves before saying, right now I'm believing myself to be this. And that in itself would be the answer actually. You're going to present yourself as one who's still not got it, or as one who's definitely got it. Are you going to pretend to say, yes, 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 I know all that you're saying is true, but I still feel, I don't feel the bliss, I don't feel the joy. But I didn't say a single thing about bliss or joy. And the worst, okay, I'd say it since I started, and the worst is you say, yes, yes, I follow everything you're saying, but my mind is still saying this. So what should I do now with the mind? Cannot fix the mind, cannot change your mind. There's one who says, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. Says, Master, I want to join. Please guide me. You can join. Maybe if you're on Facebook, you can see the link to the Hangout over there. Or maybe Jesh can guide you. He can send you an email about the link. You can join, my dear. I cannot change your mind. I cannot purify your mind. I cannot give you a certain type of thoughts. But I do feel that if you follow what is being spoken, then you will not believe these thoughts. You will not find a sense of truth in them. You will not find meaning in them. It's all, if there's a sense of confusion, that means that there is a sense of misidentification. You've identified yourself to be something that doesn't exist, and that is bound to be confusing. What you're ultimately saying is that I believe that I am an alien, and now I must have a happy life. I must have a happy life as an alien. The premise itself is wrong. The premise of a person looking for a happy life itself is wrong. Actually, what you're saying is that I am a Martian, help me get to Earth. How do I unravel it for you? It's actually like this. It is very precise. I'm a person, help me get free. Is exactly like saying I'm a Martian, help me get to Earth. And I say, but you are free. It doesn't feel like I'm on Earth. My mind is telling me I'm still on Mars. What do I do then? I say, look where you are. Look at what is here now. Don't go with the mind. Don't go with your feelings. No, but on Earth, I know I would feel joy. See, it's not true. But what to do with this Martian mind? What to do? Nothing. Forget about it. Can't you change it for me? No. So how to help this Martian get to Earth? We can only work on the belief that you are a Martian, isn't it? Therefore, we must. That's why in Bhagwan's question, who am I? That I am a person, and then is the looking for the truth of what I really am. Are we open to this question? And we say, let's look for the Martian together. We can't find. When we look for the person together, we can't find it. So all that is needed is not to listen to the Martian voice. It's crazy, no? Actually, a very fair representation of the spiritual search, helping the non-existent Martian get to Earth. Now, which voice are you going to speak? Martian?